What's up, party people? Great to see you again, and time for a lounge. Have a little fun, relax. That's a little instrumental that I wrote a long time ago before I really did a YouTube channel, and I never had anything to do with it, and now I turned it into my intro. And this is an old traditional, and I'm playing it in kind of the arrangement that the Grateful Dead played it. It's called Dark Holler. I'd rather be in some dark holler where the sun won't ever shine than to be in some big city in a small room with a girl on my mind. So blow your whistle, freight train, take me far on down that track. I'm going away, I'm leaving today. Well, I'm going, but I ain't coming back. I'd rather be in some dark holler where the sun won't ever shine than to see you another man's darling and know that you'll never be mine. So blow your whistle, freight train, take me far on down that track. I'm going away, I'm leaving today. I'm going, but I ain't coming back. I'd rather be in some dark holler where the sun don't ever shine than to be home alone, just knowing that you're gone would cause me to lose my mind. So blow that whistle, freight train, take me far on down that track. I'm going away, I'm leaving today. Well, I'm going, but I ain't coming back. I'm going away, I'm leaving today. Well, I'm going, but I ain't coming back. Yeehaw! Giddy up down the tracks. Alright, I'm back. I lied, I'm coming back. I'm coming back right now. Hi, everyone. Welcome to the lounge. It's the after party. Welcome to the party, and after the party, it's the after party, and this is the after party, I guess. Cheers. In the style of the Grateful Dead. Good old Grateful Dead. Cheers to the Grateful Dead. Hi, GMAP. I'm finally number one. These three were cracking me up. Oryx. I'm number two. The sheet. I'm the and then Richard Hutchison says hello all, and then he's like, nothing wrong with being number three is not so bad either. Then they it just degressed from there playing. Richard Hutchison needs to buy a decent 1921 high relief peace dollar. I have everything from 2021 and 2023. If anyone's got a 1921 first year peace dollar, hit up your boy Richard Hutchison. What's up, William Tell? Good to see you, buddy. Mad Cow back in action. Mr. Popzilla. Oh my. Yo, yo, yo. What's up, Mr. Popzilla? Dave is here. Hi, Dave. Hi. Where's Dave? Dave's not here. Dave, I got the stuff. Deep vibes. What's up, DJ Tim? Well, surprise, y'all. It has been a minute. And howdy do, and good vibes to all. What's up, DJ? Kinomine, my sweet friend. I'm looking into those boots for you. Seriously. These boots are made for protecting Kinomine's toes. One of these days I'm gonna buy some boots that'll protect your toes. Are you ready, Kinomine? Start protecting your toes. I'm not asking you, Kinomine. I'm telling you. This is a... I'm actually not doing a lounge. I'm gonna change the... Hold on one second. I just changed the heading to this live stream saying Kinomine intervention. Save Kinomine's digits. I'm kidding. I'll stop talking about feet. It's not that kind of channel. Hi, Steph Stuff by the seashore. Hi, my silly neighbor friend. Hi, furry plants and coins. Tina. I don't know what happened to your pen. I changed where I have my stuff. I miss your little pen. I gotta find it. We gotta find a lot of stuff. Silvershire, good evening. I see you got in trouble for wearing Mrs. Can shirt. Go Hoosiers. No, I just wanted to wear a different shirt for a different stream. No hat, different shirt. You see, that's how I roll. Hi, Copper Owl Coins. Great to see you, buddy. Hi, JJ. Hi, NC Prospectors. Thanks for coming back, y'all. What's up, Caney Creek Wood Carver? All right. I think I've said hi to everyone who's at least chatting. So welcome back, everyone, or welcome here if you weren't at the auction earlier. Definitely want to give out some big ups to some people at the auction who came together for me, but also came together for someone in the tribe who needs it, and it was a great show of love right at the end for sure. The last 3 lots, it ended up just being 3 lots that we put up for someone in the tribe who just really needs it, and it's going to help this person incredibly. So it's really going to floor the person. I just wanted to hear you say, "Go Hoosiers." He and I have this thing because I'm a Syracuse Orangemen fan, but I love the movie Hoosiers. I really do. I love the movie Hoosiers, but in 1986, Mr. Smart had to hit this 3-pointer that in the finals of the NCAA championship. All right, mods, kick out Silvershire just for a short. No, I'm just playing. Don't kick him out. I'll kick him out. What's up, Jack Allman? He said, I heard you say you had tonight off, Jack. I'm glad that you do. We won't kick out Silvershire. We'll let him stay. I did check your video again before I came on Silvershire. It was up to 107,000. Silvershire had a video go viral. He's only had it up for 2 weeks, and it's a minute and 3 seconds long, I think, but it's gone fairly viral. I would say it's 107,000 and counting, and 4,000. I thought he kicked him out. I thought JJ kicked him out. Oh, he's saying toss me. If we toss you, all right, this is one of the things that we will do. Tina, will you go with him? All right. We got to send Tina. Let's see. Oh, yeah, because she's making fun of me saying that I want to see Too Hot for Boots right now. My little stubby toes will just have to suffer. Wait, what'd she say? She said something. What else did she say? Oh, you want Kinomine's feet pics. All right, yeah, we gotta send Tina. All right, hold on a second. All right, You're in timeout, Mr. Silvershire. You have 300 seconds of darkness. And don't worry, Tina's going to go with you. What's up, corrector? We're back. What happened? I know. I didn't wear the same shirt that you liked so much. All right, I gotta kick Tina out. Tina, you gotta go take care of him. Put her in timeout. All right. There she goes. Bye, Tina. Take care of our friend Silvershire. He's really big. He tends to go streaking. I'm not kidding. That's what he might be naked. Maybe I shouldn't have sent Tina. Tina, go cautiously. Go cautiously to find Silvershire. Maybe keep a safe distance. He might be naked. So are we playing Poof You Gone again? What's up, Katie Creek? Yes, we are, because Silvershire seemed to he was baiting me. He was goading me in. Silvershire was he wanted it. Sometimes you just got to give the people what they want. You know, that's especially at the lounge. You'll get what you want. You can't always get what you deserve, but you can get what you want. You can't always get what you serve. Sometimes you have to wait in line. The skeleton couldn't cross the street because he didn't have the nerve. There's so many things you can do with words. Some of them are not very funny. I gather that, but there be no body left. You got to start in with. I went to CVS. Like, it's kind of like a Walgreens or like a Rite Aid, or it's a drugstore. It's a pharmaceutical drugstore. They have a pharmacy and a pharmacist, but they're already selling Halloween stuff, and I'm looking around and I'm standing next to Mrs. Can, and I'm like, they got the Halloween stuff up already, and she's like, I know. Did you like the one with the ravens? And it was pretty cool. It's like a wreath, but the wreath is a bunch of raven heads just like poking their beaks into the center against an orange backdrop, and it's actually really like aesthetically pleasing. It's an orange backdrop, cardboard or whatever, in this like and the wreath of the circular wreath, it's like 12 heads of it's 12 ravens heads. I don't think they're real ravens. Speaking of ravens, it's Mr. V Rose. It's Mr. V Raven. I was gonna call him Raisin. He lives in the sun. Hi, V Rose. So Halloween stuff 3 or 4 weeks ago, says V Rose down in Florida. Well, you live in Florida, so you know a lot of those crazy stories that you hear about, they're happening in Florida. They seem to come out of Florida. I don't know why. Anyways, V Rose, thanks again for your awesomeness earlier. GMAP, super kind. I got the payment already. GMAP, I'm gonna send the money to her, like probably either after I get off tonight, or if it's too late, then in the morning. Not to keep friends. Way not to keep friends. No, GMAP, we used to do this. I don't know if you're referring to the fact that we kicked them out. That's how we kind of like started to have fun. I would like do live streaming like really late at night for like 8 hours, 9 hours, 10, 12 sometimes, and the way that I would stay up and just have fun would be many different ways, but also just having fun and by kicking people out, and if somebody like, I don't even remember why we used to kick people out, but we would always send somebody who had been kicked out. It was like a simple initiation, like that doesn't hurt anyone. Actually, one person I think got upset, and I was like, it's just it's nothing to get upset about, but that person clearly was not wanting to understand that. I was like, okay, we're just playing around. I shop at CVS, and you can buy $120 for $48. Right, William? They send you all these things like 40% off, like the total bill, or $5 off $20, or they send a lot of coupons. I'm with you, William. Yeah, Caney, we would just do it for fun. I think I missed something. Now I can actually pay attention to the chat much better. What a day. So yesterday, I will talk about a couple things that are new. There are a few new things that have come up. The first new thing, and probably the most important, is I'm going to be the host of the Wounded Warriors Project. It will be 11/11/2023. There are already donations being sent, being won, people I know at different channels will say, hey, put this up for Wounded Warriors Project, or donate it to Wounded Warriors Project. CVS has the longest receipts ever. They do, Copper Owl, right? It's like 7 off toothpaste, and then off of I don't know, all these random things, and pretzels, and right, Steph? Yeah, they are. The Care Pass is what I'm talking about. A Care Pass. I'll have to look into the Care Pass. The first month it's free, so it's definitely worth checking out. Right on. Knowledge is power, William Tell. Thanks for sharing that. So, I'm thinking about that. Oh, Furry Plants and Coins is back. All right, Silvershire's back. Am I live yet? Okay. So here are this is what we do now. We welcome them back with hearts. So put hearts in the chat, please, for Silvershire. This is the rite of passage that they both, have gone through. Furry. So please, in the chat, just here, I'll kind of get her started. Just send them. I'm back. Go Syracuse. Yes. What's up, Great Scott? I saw that you came in at the very end of the auction. Great to see you, Brando. Yo, 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 Brando. So thank you for sending love to all of the ones who got kicked out. Hi, Oryx. I might have missed you, Oryx. Mad Cow. So that's all it is we'll kick people out just to have fun and get our jollies, but it's not at anyone's expense. I mean, it is at their expense, but it's like it doesn't hurt them. It doesn't hurt their pride, because we'll kind of make it clear, like, to we can kind of sense people too, and Lady Braven. Hi, Lady Braven. And we can sense, sometimes, most of the time, like when somebody's able to like joke around and like play, you just be playful. Hi, Sunday Peak. Great to see you. Thank you for stopping in, leaving some hearts for the people that got kicked out. She came back from the darkness. You've been there before, Furry Plants and Coins. We knew we could trust you. The expense is 300 seconds. Yeah, and it's 300 seconds where they can still see and they can read like that we're, and we're not like, ridiculing anyone, or like, it's all just in plain fun. Can saying Little Tim. Like, right, if I were on Silvershire's stream, and he goes by Big Tim. He's a big dude, and trust me. And I was like, if I were to call him Little Tim or something, like, okay, Little Tim, he'd kick me out for 300 seconds. I'd have to think about it. But maybe he'd kick out Lady Braven too, so she could come and keep me company. follow, like help guide me out of the dark side, out of the darkness, because you could stay there forever. Some people just, they go to the dark side, and I'm not talking about, I'm just talking about evil, and they don't come back. Now I can finish what I wanted to say. No, we don't do it in auctions, and that's the only rule. That's the only real rule that not the only real rule, but that's the basic structure is that you never do it during an auction, because people want to bid or they want to be a part of it, and it's not the place to do it. So we don't do it during an auction, and that's what I tried to explain to this person. There's only been one person, honest to God, that ever had a problem with it, but this person just was looking for some reason. Like I'm hip to that type of person, where some people just need not even an inch, like a millimeter, a centimeter, like a millimeter smaller than a centimeter. Like they just need a tiny little reason, and then whoa, and they'll jump on it. And so this person was like so incredibly miffed that we kicked this person out. And it was like, well, first of all, it wasn't like, and I tried to really and they claimed it was during an auction. I was like, no, it wasn't during an auction. It was after the auction, when we all just kind of have fun and down like wind down. Anyways, we're not here to discuss the past. Looking backwards only messes with your neck. Hi, Numismaniac. Just letting you know that I'm still out here. Hi, everyone. It's our brother from Canada, and I know he's going through something. Him and the missus are going through something right now, and I'm still thinking about you, Numismaniac. Trust me. Anyways, it's all about just kind of fun, and if you ever take something personally that I say, like in my streams, if like I joke with you, I really care about you. It's kind of that, that's my mentality, I guess. So if I joke, it's because I like you, or if I kind of give you a hard time, or it's like banter. I like that kind of playful banter, but I understand not everyone interprets things the same way. Not everyone, reads situations the same way, and not everyone understands my, thoughts or intention either. So, but please, if I ever do or say anything that you find is off color or disrespectful, please let me know. But I think for the most part, everybody knows that I keep it fun, but I keep it quite, respectful. I just got in. Shroom Day. Hi. Are you talking about my friend? Oh. Hi, Shroom Day. Pa, spare time. I'm going to be watching, but I'm mute. Working on a video. Sweet. Thank you, Pa. Good luck with your video, buddy. If somebody can link up Pa's spare time, he's always been super, super kind and thoughtful and helpful to me with my channel. So if somebody please would link up Pa's spare time, it's mostly him and his grandson Hudson is the driving force behind it. Pa broke his leg, and Hudson and him would play baseball a lot, and so they needed something else to do with their time, and while Pa was healing his broken leg, and they saw Rob Finds Treasure video, and they started watching it and got into it, and Hudson himself, they started doing coin roll hunting and things like that, but then Hudson himself said, hey, Pa, I'd really like to get a video or a channel started and do videos and live streams, and they have, and they're quite fun, and now Hudson's brother, excuse me, Hudson's brother Rhett has gotten involved in the game, and a younger brother, and they're on every Saturday, and then Hudson and Pa will do this thing called the Benjamins. It's a Nichols thing, and they do a bunch of short videos where they'll give away everything that they find. So penny roll hunts and silver dimes and things like that. Thank you, Great Scott and Steph. I appreciate you hooking up his link. We still got to get you to Arkansas. I know, Pa. I know. I was supposed to come during the Tulsa show, and yeah, as you know, Texas Joe, rest in peace, my brother, Texas Joe. He and I were supposed to go together, and it just kind of didn't seem right for me to go, and just didn't work out this time. But I am keep that in mind. I am going to do a just a trip to Arkansas to hang out with Paw and Hudson and Grammy and Rhett and everybody, and enjoy a good time with them, but not during the coin show time. It'll still be fun. I remember I was at the first time I met Paw's Spare Time. I'll tell the story quickly. I was at Coin Coin no you Coin UK. Oh, Dale, our friend Dale. UK Coin, no. Dale. Anyways, we were there, and he said let's raid Paw's Spare Time, and I was like, cool, we'll raid Paw's Spare Time, and I was like, hi Paw, hi everyone, and they were doing their coin roll hunting, and he said can, and he didn't know me from anybody, and he's like, oh, I was giving away these copper rounds for the giveaways. He's like, if you want one, send me your address and I'll send you one. And I was like, okay, thanks, Pa. Like literally, that was the most that I had met him, and he basically was like, yeah, why don't you just do that? Corrector, I think the sink is on in the kitchen. It might be what you're hearing. There's Coin World UK. Thank you, Kinemine, Dale, and John Jacobs. I'm a little distracted. I think you're hearing the water. It's the pipes from our building, I think. It's something like you don't normally hear, and it's the water. I'm pretty sure. If you have headphones in. Hopefully I can come up and meet you at Paw's. I would love that, Candy Creek. That would be awesome. That, yeah, and Paw just said that too. That would be really cool. Paw, I thought you were working on a video. I don't want to keep you. Something's wrong with sound. I wonder if that's what it is, Corrector. She's working on something. Hey, Jim Cantor. There is Big E143. I was wondering where you were. Is this Can from Noah's Ark? Yes. Actually, yesterday it would have been. Today, no rain at all today. Hi, Jim Cantor. I was thinking, Paw, yesterday I was going through a box of pennies, and I'll see if she's done. Almost. I think she's rinsing something. She must be rinsing something. Does it sound weird for anybody else? Or just me? Or just Corrector, I should say. It does sound kind of distracting to me. Anyways, I'll tell this quick story too. I was coin roll hunting a box of pennies yesterday, and I was going through them, and I had stacks of them probably about that high. And all of a sudden, she was in the kitchen doing what she's doing now, making stuff, and all of a sudden, and the windows were closed because it was raining and blowing so hard. All of a sudden, everything started shaking, back and forth. There. Okay, it just stopped. Tell me if the sound is different now. I think there's a lag, but I think it was the kitchen sink. Anyways, the earthquake all of a sudden hit, and of course we're expecting a tropical storm, not an earthquake, and so I kind of like yell something, and she comes out of the kitchen. She's standing, I'm sitting, but I can clearly feel and see things like shifting and moving. And I was talking with Gypsy Wolves, and Gypsy Wolves lives in the Los Angeles area too, and I was like, and all of a sudden we got something on our phones even saying, hey, there's an earthquake. And I was like, okay, so yesterday we had an earthquake on top, a 5.1 magnitude earthquake on top of the other thing. Sound is different. All right, so Corrector, definitely what you're hearing is, now you're hearing it again. Now it's off. It's the sink. I don't think it'll be on very much. The water stopped. Yeah, it's the water. It's only water. Powerful, powerful water. Hey, cheers. So, Paul, it got me thinking. What if we do, even if it's and I'm just thinking I'm thinking just a Arkansas box versus a Los Angeles box. I feel the earth move under my feet. The sky come falling down, tumbling down, tumbling down. Anyways, if what if we do a little rematch with Hudson against Can Can, maybe against Knack Knack? What if we do I'll get a box from my bank of pennies, and you guys use one of your boxes of pennies, and we'll get down to doing a box hunt, have some fun. What do you think, Pa? I know you can't and probably shouldn't speak for your grandson, Hudson, but do you think he would be up for it, and would you be willing to do that with Hudson and us and keep score again? Because I kind of feel like weirded, that was slighted a bit, because when we did ours, it was in like 8 different stages, I think, because things kept interfering and interrupting with our live stream. If we could do a real, because I feel like I won under some false pretenses, and I know that it's burning Hudson up a little bit. I like what you're thinking. We are in. Yes. All right. It's gonna be Knack Knack versus Hudson. You've heard it here first. What's up, Monkey King Metals? Welcome back, brother. Paw Spare Time is going to host again. Probably host, if you don't mind hosting it, Pa. Let's do that. I will get a box. You guys have a box, I'm sure. Caney Creek, what are you talking about? I found some. I don't find probably as many. I probably find a little more Canadians than he might. Not a lot of wheat cents. I think in the last box I found 5. There weren't a lot. Hey, Johnny Rainbow. Johnny. Oh, something about the quake. Steph talking about an earthquake is what brought it on. Steph was talking about an earthquake. The first rule about earthquakes is you never talk about earthquakes. Don't ever talk about them. It'll bring them on. I don't even want to talk about it. I've said too much myself. Kinkin, we should talk again about doing a sale. Yes, we kind of forgot about that. We didn't forget about it. Just something awful happened, and then I just got out of like mindset of doing that. But yes, I would love to, Steph, do a little collabo. Bring a nickel and a penny box if you want. We will search a bunch. We'd love to host. I gotta do my video now. Have a great stream. All right, Pa. Have a good video taking. Make sure you turn the sound on, Pa. I know sometimes you turn it on and hi, I'm back, and we didn't have the sound on. I've done that before. Love you, Pa. Love you, Grammy. Love you, Hudson. I found a radiator at a pull part, but it will be a day event, and hopefully they're still there on Wednesday. Oh, cool. Then onto the timing kit. Sweet, Monkey King. One thing in front of another, just like walking. So we got to like break it down, but glad to hear that you got the radiator at a pull apart like junkyard, I think. Kinemite had a small earthquake a few years ago. I heard it coming 15 seconds before the floor went up and back down, and then you could hear it move down the valley. It was so cool. Yeah, but kind of unsettling, because you never know if they're coming back, like if it's the big one, if it's like gonna have aftershocks. And yeah, I don't want to keep talking about them. 115,000 views now Silvershire's video has gotten. Somebody seriously must have like gotten a hold of that, Silvershire. like, because I can't imagine any other reason that it has taken off such, like, with such, like, ferocity 2 weeks into it. I don't know, man. YouTube. I don't get it. I'm happy that you, like, receiving that much, like, it's definitely strange. Yeah, it's crazy. Crazy, crazy for feeling so lonely. Crazy, crazy for feeling so blue. Alright, one little one that I've been working on. I pulled this up one time and it made me think about playing it again. I got away from it for a long time, but somebody asked me to play this at one of the lounges one time a while back. Alright, so it's one that we all kind of know, and it took me a minute to remember it again. Puff the magic dragon lived by the sea and frolicked in the autumn mist in a land called Honolulu. Little Jackie Paper loved that rascal Puff and brought him strings and sealing wax and other fancy stuff. Oh, Puff the magic dragon lived by the sea and frolicked in the autumn mist in a land called Honolulu. Puff the magic dragon lived by the sea and frolicked in the autumn mist in a land called Honolulu. Oh, together they would travel on a boat with billowed sail. Jackie kept a lookout perched on Puff's gigantic tail. Noble kings and princes would bow wherever they came. Pirate ships would lower their flags when Puff roared out his name. Oh, Puff the magic dragon lived by the sea and frolicked in the autumn mist in a land called Honolulu. Puff the magic dragon lived by the sea and frolicked in the autumn mist in a land called Honolulu. Oh, dragon lives forever, but not so little boys. Painted wings and giant rings make way for other toys. One gray night it happened, Jackie Paper came no more. Puff that mighty dragon, he ceased his fearless roar. Oh, his head was bent in sorrow. Green scales fell like rain. Puff no longer went to play along the cherry lane. Without his lifelong friend, Puff could not be brave. So Puff that mighty dragon sadly slipped into his cave. Oh, Puff the magic dragon lived by the sea and frolicked in the autumn mist in a Something like that. Good old Puff the Magic Dragon, Peter, Paul, and Mary. On that note, I'm gonna take a little. I'm gonna be safe for a minute, but I will be right back. In the meantime, what can we look at? In the meantime, we'll look at this. Jim Cantor. I have that original album. Love Puff the Magic Dragon as a kid. Nice. I'm glad that you enjoyed it. I need to learn it better. I've just started picking it up again and trying to figure it out, but next time you hear me play it, it'll be better. I'll be back in like 3 minutes. 2 minutes. 2 or 3 minutes. And we're back. Syracuse is still Division 1. Silvershire talking like I'm gonna do anything. The guy's like 6'8", I think. You fell down, of course, and then you got up, of course, and you started over. Hey, Riley. Good to see you, Riley. I got your check. Thank you, friend. You forgot my name, of course. You started to remember. It's pretty tough to think about the beginning of December. Pretty tough to think about. Pretty tough to think about. Yeah, it's pretty tough to think about. You're looking down again, and then you look me over. Oh, and we're laying down again on a blanket in the clover. Oh, same boy you've always known. Well, I guess I haven't grown. Same boy you've always known. Same boy you've always known. Think of what the past did, it could have lasted. So put it in your basket. I hope you know a strong man who can lend you a hand lowering my casket. Now I thought this is just today, and soon you'd be returning. Oh, these coldest blue ocean water cannot stop my heart and mind from burning. Oh, well, everyone who's in the know says, well, that's exactly how it goes. If there's anything good about me, well, I'm the only one who knows. It's the White Stripes. I love that song. Can I have a story to share? From GMAP, here it goes. My husband went to the grocery store, a young woman, and did I mention short, trying to reach the top shelf and way to the back? Alright, it's a two-parter. Alright, that's the first part. GMAP was at the grocery store with her husband. A young woman was short, trying to reach the top shelf and way back to get something. We'll hear the second part. You're off the hook tonight. I love to see it. Gotta run. Great to see you too, Jim. Love you, Jim Cantor. Take care, buddy. We'll wait for the second part of GMAP's story. Vote for Pedro's here. Hi, Vote for Pedro. Thank you for being awesome earlier and just being awesome. Alright, here's the second part of GMAP's. She's at the grocery store with her husband. There's a shorter woman trying to get something up on a shelf way back. My husband got down for her. Then he asked if she could do him a favor. He needed something off the bottom shelf. It's hard for him to bend down. Lesson, we all need each other. It really touched my heart. And so she got something for him on a lower shelf, because even tall people, that's a great little story. We all need each other. It really touched my heart. It touched my heart right now too. GMAP, thank you. What's the new album behind me? Oh, this is Herb Albert and the Tijuana Brass. This is my birthday cake present, jumping out. I saw this, I think my parents had this when I was younger, and I bought it as I got older. Mary Mariotti, another Italian owned it, I guess. But We keep it in the family. We keep it in the Italian family. I don't know. I don't remember where I bought it. I think I bought it in Florida. Um, so yeah, it's Herb Albert and the Tijuana Brass. She's jumping out of a birthday cake. I don't know. I guess I'm on one tonight. It says the Silvershire. What can I do? I got to be myself. Everyone else is taken. That's the quote from Oscar Wilde. Be yourself. Everyone else is taken. William Tell. Good night, brother. Love and respect, my friend. It's always good to see you, William. Okay, I'm parked for the night and where I can work in the van when I can. Cool, Monkey Metals. Monkey King Metals. I'm glad that you're settled for the night. It's always, no matter where you are, it's always best. Like, I know you know too, like, but I'm glad that you're finally in a place where you can feel settled for the night. And you can work on the van, tomorrow or when you need to. And it's definitely like a good feeling to just feel settled for the night. Silvershire. I don't spend a lot outside of preps and silver. I bought floor seats to take my son to his first IU. That's not the Indiana University, is it? Game this year. Cool, Silvershire. That's fun that you can do that with your son and go and check out the games together. And I always have German chocolate cake for my birthday. Been a fool before. Hi, Victoria Roman Carter. VRC in the place to be. Hi, VRC. Much love to you. Biggie, I missed you earlier. I'm glad that you're here now, buddy. It's great to see you. Mad Cow, I still got to find out what's going on with the skateboard. I'll figure it out. I can also, if not Nick now, then Patrick Johnson. I'll just volunteer him. Like, send it to him, and I'll figure out. I'll pay for it to get sent out. But P to the J needs to sign that thing, and he's up there in that area. So it can go to both of them, but I just want to. I don't want you to have to hold on to it for too long, I guess, is the thing. Like, if you hold on to it for that long, it's like kind of a pain. You're ready to probably ship it out, like, get rid of it. Get rid of it. I wonder if my whistler is working. Well, the rain came and said, hey buddy, the street is a snake skin. I belong out there walking with nobody stopping to bother me. They hide under the ceiling is crying. I listen to the sound of the gutters running. Wash that dirty town. Fronts and no backs, give me my time and let me be outside. Under the ceiling is crying. Yeah, 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 all over me. Crying. Yeah, 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 all over me. of the gutters running, wash that dirty town. Fronts and no backs, give me my time, just let me be outside. Under the ceiling is crying, yeah, 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 all over me, crying, yeah, 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 all over me. Try that whistle with 2 Pop-Tarts in my mouth and 3 saltines. And a Ritz. I don't think so. I don't think it's humanly possible. There's like something there's something about like not being able to it was a challenge like before they did these like really stupid internet challenges. There was something about like doing these like, can you, with peanut butter, you can't whistle after eating peanut butter. You can't really whistle after eating saltines. I eat 16 saltines and then I lick my fingers. That's a White Stripes song. Did Silvershire get kicked out again? Pardon me. Nope, he's laughing. Hey Jack, good to see you, buddy. Yeah, what were you talking about with Monopoly? I see you guys doing some Monopoly references. Found out yesterday that my best friend's niece is marrying Aaron Trippin's son once he gets off tour. Once he gets off tour, he's a musician I've never heard of, probably. Nice. Then whistle. Wait, what did Katie Creek say? I found it yesterday that. Oh wait. See, like my. Sometimes it works and sometimes it just doesn't. And you have to like. You gotta check it. You gotta make sure like. If I were ever like seriously like a musician, like I would have to like see if my whistler is working that night, and if it's not, I'm not gonna sing. I'm not gonna play a song that like involves a whistle. I just won't. You know, I'll just play other songs. Jack, do you want me to spread the word publicly? I will. You can spread the word, and I can show it. I'll read what you say though too. But if you want to, go ahead. Feel free to. Yeah, I tend to do that, Silvershire. What's up, John Jacobs? Show Big E the picture I sent you. Which picture, JJ? The picture with the skateboard? He's touring with Colin Ray and Sammy Kershaw. Colin Ray is the singer and songwriter from Men at Work. Colin Hay, I think is his name. Aaron owns his own record label. Cool, Jack. Go ahead and tell people then, Jack, and I'll show them the one that you made, or you can show me, or you can send me pictures if you want. Or I think I have some, Jack. Hold on, let me look. I think I probably still have some that you have. See all. Here we go. Nope, I had to delete them. If you want to, Jack, if you want to either send me pictures or I can show the one behind me, whichever one. I think they but we'll start spreading the word for sure. Select, go to it when you want to take it off your phone. When you want to delete. When you want to delete. Bow, 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 bow. The Merkdime print. Oh, the Merkdime print. Oh, I know which one you're talking about now. Alright. J. It was in an email, I believe. Oh, here it is. Can. Well, you just have to wet your whistle. I know, I don't know sometimes how, like, what the right, like, makeup has to be or, like, setup. He's gonna have to, it's of the this is the key date of the Mercury Dimes. It's 1916 Denver. But JJ will have to describe a little bit more. It's some sort of print, I think, for a mat, you know, a coin roll hunting mat from Coin Crew, I believe, but I don't know the whole story behind it, so I don't want to talk about it because I don't know. I don't like to talk about things I don't know. I like to listen and then learn about things, and then I'll talk about those things after I know. So he can let you know what it is. JJ, let the people know what it is. It's some sort of, like, prototype or something. Is Pedro taking off? Tank empty, gotta crash. Have a wonderful rest of the week, friends. Good night, vote for Pedro. I will talk to you tomorrow about those things. I think you're right with the direction for the veterans for their thing. We'll do it in that direction. I like it. Looks fake to me. What looks fake? There's no fakes. What looks fake to you? I forgot what we were. Oh, and he autographed it. Who autographed it? Keith? Oh, Bob Julian printed it, and that's a print reject. Bob Julian. See, now I gotta look up who Bob Julian is. The coin you showed. That wasn't a coin, it was like some coin mat, I think. Good night, Mad Cow. Take care, buddy. I'll talk to you tomorrow. I'll let you know where to send the skateboard to. And thank you for putting a new thing together. New little box. Mad Cow put together a new Bob Julian, the artist. Okay, cool. Mad Cow had a new box put together for the skateboard deck, so thank you, Mad Cow. Good night, Mr. Angry Bovine. PBS. He's a painter. Is he a painter, Bob Julian? Alright. That's a good painting. If he painted that. Yeah, that was the obverse and the reverse of the 1916 Denver Mercury Dime. That was a good painting. It's a print of the painting. Well done, Julian. Bob Julian. I raise my IPA to you. Yeah, that is a cool painting, JJ. There's no more water. I mean, we have water still, but there's no more running in the background. Yay. It's like eerily quiet. I love the quiet, but when it gets quiet in my neighborhood, it starts to make me wonder a little bit. I think I'm not going to talk about it. There's some strange energy going around right now. I'm just going to put it that way. There's really strange energy. Even when I went out, like in brief moments during these last few days to do things, there's some strange energy going on. I'm not kidding. But you just got to keep rising above it all. Like seriously, 'cause people are losing their damn minds. Like seriously, I'm not joking. I guess that's the way I should put it. There seems to be a lot of people like that are at their breaking point, and it's like oozing into the streets, oozing into certain areas where you don't normally like even notice it, and it's like we already went over this. Silvershire, you were probably in timeout. It's a it's a Tito Fuentes, and I'm just it's Herb Albert. Herb Albert. But all things considered, you still have to just live your life and really like I still want to rise above it all and like not have to like not have to like deal with a lot of the riffraff. And there's a lot, and it's not just where I live. There's a lot of riffraff everywhere, and I know that some people, and I've listened to some stuff, and I know that oh, Los Angeles, haha, they just got it coming, or the why would you live in a place like that? And people that I know, trust me, like I hear it, and it's like, and not even people that have anything sideways to do with me or me with them, but it they're still people, no matter what. And that's really where I get to a place of like, if there are people in the Midwest that I don't know that have suffered hurricane or not hurricane, tornado losses, or there's people, on the East Coast that suffer hurricane losses, or there's people halfway around the world that I don't even know who suffer famine, that can't feed themselves, or their families, or their neighbors, or their pets. It's like when it really boils down to it, with me, I like call me whatever the hell you want. Like seriously, people can compartmentalize people, and people can put people into certain categories or certain belief systems or certain uh, colors, certain animals that you represent yourself with, or things along those lines. But really, when it boils down to it, with me, like I'm on another level than that stuff. Like, and you can think of it what you want, like seriously, but I don't make any apology for it, because I don't I don't align with dogma. I don't align with things that have um, real evil like behind them. So it's not a popular opinion, and I don't mind it, but I don't what I do mind is hypocrisy, and what I do mind are people that just will do whatever to do um, certain things with their lives, and like I don't do whatever to do what I want with my life. I do things that are honorable. I have honor. Doesn't matter beyond that, and I have people that understand that. But it's not the popular opinion, I don't think, to be a free thinker, to be a critical thinker, to assert your opinion, to have a platform of people that you kind of can collect and make a difference. Like we saw that earlier with like 3 lots, 2 lots which were supposed to be scheduled that way, but turned into 3, turned into like I don't know 19 after how many times we like redid them. High Stony, a skate army. The rain in Los Angeles equals Armageddon because car on oil on highway makes roads slippery. I know I stayed off the roads, corrector, and it is kind of the driving city for sure. Los Angeles is the driving city. Nobody walks in LA. I can make a joke about stuff too. I have to. If I don't make jokes about things, a lot of times, like, and I think that the like you can make light of stuff, and of course, like I said, I chose to live here, but I also left behind the the low taxes of New York State and the if you want to really like like I'll let you into the shallow end of the pool. Like I left the low taxes that I had to pay in New York State to hit these astronomical taxes that I pay now in California, and the bottom line is, things that I did when I was a kid led me to live where I live right now, and I found the love of my life in this city. I found one of the best dogs I ever had in my life. I found this wonderful neighborhood I live in, and I found all of you. So if I hadn't have done everything that I have done in my life up until this point, I wouldn't be sitting here like chatting with all of you at this time of night, and Skate Army came out and he saw kind of where I live, and I've had dinners and hung out with Mr. V Rose and in life and in person, and there will be many more of you, but if I hadn't have had these thoughts in my head and this mindset, it wouldn't have like led to any of this. And the same thing for all of you. If you hadn't have had that mindset, no good or bad, there's no, people are the ones who put a judgment on it. I don't think it's good or bad. I think it is. I just think things are the way they are. Because if it's like judgments, like, oh, they're so like easy to like throw out there for ourselves, for others, like, but thinking is difficult. That's why most people judge, and it's true. Like Jung said that, Carl Jung, and it's like, it's true. Like thinking is difficult. That's why most people judge, and to really think about stuff is like, it takes time, it takes effort, but I think you get a better result. I think time invested, is time well spent, and working on stuff. You better work. there are a lot of places in Cali that people don't see. And you've driven through it. I knew you had driven through it before Monkey King Meadows. It's really cool. I chose to move back to Cali because I decided to be happy with myself and to make it work. It'll be a struggle, but it's been that way for me for years, and I'm happier. And look how many people you have that like you can like check in with, and I know that I saw that you said you feel the love and you come back every week because you feel the love, and that's the whole point to everyone in here. Like it's such a it's such a simple thing to really like go after, but there's this thing about people that are lonely build walls instead of bridges, and they get hurt and they have to like kind of protect themselves, so they build these bridges or these walls to like keep people out. But walls, they keep people in and they keep people out. They do like both, and so to really allow like a new thought into your life or a new window or door to open, like you literally have to break through that wall and like make a window, make a door, like it's literally like I'll break it down to you this way. This is exactly what I thought the other day. Like my heart's going to be broken many, many, many more times in my life. My heart is going to be broken many more times. We're thinking about maybe getting a dog. I'm going to put it that way, too. And this has gotten my heart like in my head thinking, and I know I'm going to outlive that dog. I hope I will. In my heart, in my head, and in the odds, the numbers, the numbers say that I will outlive the dog, and that's going to be heartbreaking. I know I'm going to lose some people in my family. That's going to be heartbreaking, So the bottom line is, then, you're going to be heartbroken anyways. So like, may as well open your heart, to others, because then like, it's what else can you lose? You're going to be, and it's hard. I've known more people in these, couple years since a pandemic than I've known in my whole life. No, there's no denying it. Like, or not known. Well, not known. Let me put it that way. Been active with like friends, like wise, not known. Been active like friends wise, like it's really kind of been overwhelming in a lot of regards, but I still try to like remind myself that like it doesn't matter. Like, okay, and we lost Texas Joe, we lost Aver Kurt, we lost Ms. Linda, we lost Lambo Stacker, we lost my brain is like I'm not ready to go down that road, but like you get what I'm saying. Like if you understand like that you can kind of like be heartbroken and get over it, and time is the only thing that will heal that. Time is the only thing that ever heals it. They're true when they say that. Whoever has ever said like only time heals a broken heart, they're right. They're absolutely right. There's nothing that heals a broken heart better than time. The second thing is good people to have around you and like work through it. And that's part of what brought us all together, was that like things happened, the world stopped, and then people found each other, and then people found that they had a lot in common with each other, and then people found that like, hey, there's this like place we can come and meet all the time, and it just kind of like organically happened, and I made it really clear, and the bottom line is I don't like take any like weird like repercussions about the way I handled the things that I did, like starting out my channel, because like I didn't care about like, well, hey, come and like, share, and subscribe, and make sure you hit the bell and all that. And the bottom line is, I wanted to keep it really kind of organic, like just grassroots, and people will find it or they won't, and people will come and they'll leave, and they'll come back, and they'll leave forever, and then new people will come, and and that's all right, and that's the way it has to be, and everything will breathe. Everything, it's like in nature, like we're nature, so we're just like a forest. Like things change, the background will change. I have this plant. It's a fake plant that Averkurt sent me, and aardvark is what Joe from Joe Durbin and the Durbin auctions, they called Averkurt aardvark, and these straws are called aardvark, and so they live in this Averkurt plant tree, and a special gift from Averkurt the aardvark, wishing you a blessed day today and always. Love you, bro. So you meet and you come across like some incredible people that you've never like chatted with before, maybe had a chance to. I like my walls. I peep over, then I duck back for safety. Don't go removing my bricks. Kin of mine, no one's messing with your walls. I was talking in metaphorical phrases, stanzas, if you will. not George Costanzas. Hey, can't stand ya. Can't stand ya. They would like ridicule him every day in PE class for his name was Costanza, but can't stand ya. That's Seinfeld for you. Kin of mine, you got to be protecting your feet. What's her? Can one of the mods tell us what is Kin of mine's GoFundMe for her digits fund at? Save Kin of mine's toes. What's her GoFundMe page at? Has she reached $20 yet? It was supposed to be the summer of George. It was supposed to be the summer of George. I know, the Costanzas just like, they flipped the script on their son, George. Right on, Silvershire. Big T, I'm not going to mess with him anymore. Like, he's literally, I think he's like 6'8". He can tell us. How tall are you? Like 5'11"? Are we talking like 5'12"? What's up, Diamond Lou? Love you, brother. Have to go back to bed. I'm recharging my batteries. Diamond Lou. Love that guy. Cheers, Diamond Lou. One of the OGs. Get some good sleep, Diamond Lou. Chat with you Thursday probably at the tribe auction if you can come back or come by. I'm going to go into the kitchen and I'll be right back. I'll have something better to look at than my face. My face is not on that. Ooh. Yeah, let's try her. Hi, Marley and T. What's up, Ms. T? Hey, this is Ms. T. Until I get back, I'm just gonna be like 2 minutes. I'll show you Ms. T. It looks just like her, I think. Daimalu. Cheers, homie. Well, hey. Hmm? Hmm. What's up, y'all? I just got back on, honey. I just came back from the kitchen. Is why she's like looking at me strangely, and I was like, I just got back. Hi, T. How are you? No, I didn't wake her up. It was just strange. She came out like right as I was sitting down and like hit like I'm back. The door opened and I was like, "Hi." It's just one of those timing. What can you do? Oh, tangerine. Oh. I don't remember it, V Rose. Oh wait, there it is. Wait. I was close. I got close to it, V Rose. Yeah, that's how it starts. Does she still remember? I can't remember what that last chord is. Oh, it resolves on D. Why did I stop? Because I was trying to figure out what it resolved on. It resolves on D. Anyways, I'm open to learning a new song if somebody in the chat wants to. All right, hey, first super chat. I don't care if it's 99 cents or the $1.99. The first person that does a super chat will get I'll try to learn their song, a request. I'll try to learn it. I'll do my best at learning the request. Wild thing, make my heart sting, make all everything groovy. Wild thing, I think I love you. I want no for sure. Ghost Riders in the Sky. Oh, Candy Creek, you got it. Alright, Ghost Riders in the Sky. I'll be right back. I mean, I'll be right here, but I have to look it up. Ghost Riders in the Sky. I'm gonna do my best at it. Ghost Riders in the Sky. Alright, Brother Joe. I'm gonna try it. Let's try this version. Capo on the first fret. Oh, it's on. Wait, what? Oh, there, that's why. Okay. Alright. An old cowboy went riding out one dark and windy day. Upon a ridge he rested as he went along his way. When all at once somebody heard of red-eyed cows he saw plowing through the ragged sky up a cloudy draw. Brands were still on fire and the hooves were made of steel. The horns were black and shiny and their hot breath they could feel. A bolt of fear went through him as they thundered through the sky, for he saw riders coming hard and he heard their mournful cry. Faces gaunt, their eyes are blurred, their shirts all soaked with sweat. He's riding hard to catch that herd, but he ain't caught them yet. 'Cause they got to ride forever on that range up in the sky. The horses snorting fire, they heard a rifle cry. Riders loped on by him and he heard one call his name. If you save your soul from hell, riding on our range. And cowboy, change your ways today, or with us you will ride, trying to catch the devil's herd across these endless skies. Ghost riders in the sky. Ghost riders in the sky. Ghost riders in the sky. Alright, Caney Creek Wood Carver, that's the best I can do for that one. Hope you enjoyed it. Play a song for the girls. Mr. V Rose, $4.99. Play a song for the girls. Alright, what's a song that the girls would like? Jeez. Alright, V-Rose. Let me think. A song for the girls. Good night, kid of mine. I'm gonna try to sleep. Have a good night. Kin of mine. Alright, this one's going out to Kin of mine. She's gotta save her little digits. Alright, this is going out to Kin of mine. Can't get out of bed sound for you haven't played. That was the first time I played Ghost Riders in the Sky. That was a hard one. Shirt, t-shirt, hoodie. It got a little chilly out. I had the window open. Alright, this one is for V-Rose. For the ladies, the ladies, the ladies. I gotta think of a song that I should play for them. Make it like all difficult and stuff. It's a love song by Irving Berlin. What'll I do when you are far away and I am blue? What'll I do? What'll I do when I am wondering who is kissing you? What'll I do? And what'll I do with just a photograph to tell my troubles to when I'm alone with only dreams of you that won't come true? What'll I do? Tell my troubles to, so when I'm alone with only dreams of you that won't come true, what'll I do? That's one that my pops used to sing. Pop Can. I know you're probably sleeping, but that's a song by Irving Berlin, and it's called What'll I Do? And it was actually in the soundtrack, on the soundtrack of F. Scott Fitzgerald's Great Gatsby. I had to think of the whole thing. F. Scott Fitzgerald and his Great Gatsby. So that was the beginning. You heard him play that song, and my dad used to sing it with a barbershop quartet. I want to show this off. It's Annie Oakley, right? She's got her guns blazing. And I showed this when I went on break, and T had just come in, of Marley and T. And it's a clicker clacker. So T, if you're still here, what am I gonna wear? A swimsuit, a spacesuit? I don't know, corrector. Stay tuned. Watch your ears. All right, heads up, heads up. I'll wait for people. Watch your ears. All right. I don't know. It keeps the termites away, or the people that Annie Oakley can blow away with her rootin' tootin', boot scootin', I don't know, 45s, whatever those are. You always bring your heart into the music. Thank you, Silvershire. Hi, Passion Art by Jessica. Cheers. Good to see you. Hope that you're doing well. Hope that your family is well. Play something from Dirty Dancing now. I gotta hear the goat tell me to, Mr. V Rose, Dirty Dancer. Now you gotta cut loose, V Rose. You gotta send me 199. I'm just kidding. Send me 5.99. Great Gatsby is a wonderful read. Yes, I liked it. I know where your gravesite is. What does that mean? Flag City. Where's my gravesite? I don't know where it is. It's maybe I'll spontaneously combust and I'll just be everywhere. I'll be like Mike TV, who never finds his vessel again. He's just like spinning out in these like TV airwaves or something, and that'll be Can. Don't threaten me, Flag City. Oh, I know where her gravesite is. Oh, I misread that. Flag City, never mind. I apologize. I'm like, don't threaten me. He knows I'm joking. I've met him and hung out with him. He's funny. I know where her gravesite is. Who's her? I gotta remember who I was talking about. Makes it even funnier now. Not about her gravesite. I think you guys will understand what I'm talking about. Who's? Oh, Annie Oakley. Annie Oakley's gravesite. Annie Oakley's gravesite. I just figured it out. Thank you, Flag City. He knows I'm joking with him. Totally. Like, totally out there right now. Oh well. He's laughing at least. Can't I will just be poofing going. No, I won't do that. But Caney Creek has kicked out some people accidentally, which is funny too because like you get like Caney Creek or like Jack Allman or Mama Can. The people like V-Rose kicking people out by butt, by hey, I'm in line at the market, and all of a sudden fat fingers or fat butt or cannot lie. Like what? The gravesite was shared, but you are on delay. I'll send you a picture. No, I read it completely wrong. I was thinking my gravesite, and then like no. Hi CLMK. It's good to see you, Mama C. Does anybody know Australian Mint began making platinum koalas 10th ounces and also gold koalas 10th ounces since this year. Oh, I know V Rose, you did it. He came back tonight, thank God, and he's totally down with us. Like he has no reason not to be. We're down with Darren Gray. He has a really cool wolf. He's a strong guy. He's a strong guy. I'm getting blown up. Oh boy, here it comes. Oh, this is the actual Annie Oakley. Oh yes, historical marker. Thank you, Flag City. He just sent this. Ohio historical marker Annie Oakley. Phoebe Ann Oakley, also known as Annie Oakley, was born 6 miles northeast of here in what was then Woodland, later renamed Willowdale. Born in 1860, she was the sixth daughter, born to Jacob and Susan Mosey. After the death of her father, she engaged to shoplifting. Hold on. Or shooting. Not shoplifting, pardon me. I went on a big tangent or a leap of faith there. After the death of her father, she engaged in shooting wild game to feed the Mosey family. This child prodigy shooter shot match after match until she won a life changing match in 1881 with champion shooter Frank Butler. In 1882, Phoebe Ann married Butler in Windsor, Ontario. That's a lot to read. It's really cool though. That's here. Let me show you the rest. Like the now that it's Annie Oakley, 1926 at rest. It is really cool. Thank you for sharing that, Flag City. That was a lot to read. Wow. You just have to do the best you can. Seriously. But yeah, Annie Oakley was as bad as they come. Give it up to Annie Oakley. Super cool. How about also giving it up to... Oh, wait till I... Alright, so V Rose sent me this, or he gave me this, I should say. Mr. V Rose, Jimmy Superfly Snuka. He knew that I was all about Superfly Snuka growing up. Not that I am, he didn't do everything right. He definitely didn't. I have to show you this and then, excuse myself to the restroom. But I picked up one more. Mr. V Rose and everyone. Hold on, let me. I'll also show you this. All right, I'll show you a couple things I got from New York. Oh, I totally forgot I had this stuff. Dang. Well, dang. All right. I think it might be like 4 things. All right. See these things happen. Alright. So, let me show you some stuff. Alright, so you know that I'm Can Collectibles. I'm not Can Coins. I'm not Can Guitar. I'm not Can Music. I'm not Can Water. Can Collectibles. It's a vintage felt Gettysburg pennant. You always pick these up when you can. This one's in great shape. Ooh. Gettysburg. Check that out. He's got a musket. He's just like, dude, you got Lincoln right there. Look at that. It's like, God, dude. Alright, so there's that. You know I love elephants. You know I collect elephants. Basmati rice. They made it into this, like, it's zippered here. It's a bag. I'm only going to hang it from I'm not going to carry it around. But I'm going to hang it up with my... But it's like I could carry it around as a bag if I wanted to. It's pretty cool. Toronto, Ontario, Canada. Produce of India. So there's that, and then there's 2 more. Alright. I'm going to do the smallest one last. Anytime anyone finds something like this, send it to me. Anything Iroquois. Iroquois from Buffalo, New York. What this is, it's a, the beer trays, it's the liner on a beer tray. So the beer tray this would line the beer tray and get, like, soak up the beer and everything. But But somebody kept all these. Yeah. All right, and then the last thing is this guy, Doc Ellis. I don't know if you've ever heard of Doc Ellis. It's late night. It's real late night. Pause spare time if you're watching. Let me know, and I'll stop talking about this. I'll speak in complete code. But if any, no kids should be watching right now. I have made this not for kids, but his name is Doc Ellis, and he's a pitcher. All right, he pitches the ball, professional, Major League Baseball, MLB. His name is Doc Ellis, and he pitched for a couple different teams, but he's famous for pitching a no-hitter. And he pitched a no-hitter on a hallucinogenic substance. And that's all I'll say. And so, yeah, John Jacobs is letting people know in the chat. So, yeah, I picked up a Doc Ellis when he was a Ranger. I think he pitched for a few I know he pitched for a few different teams, but I think the Oakland A's were one of them. And anyways, I've said too much, but those are four of the things that I picked up. I thought of it all when I was looking at V Rose's Superfly Snuka. I was like, oh, I picked up this Doc Ellis card. We are now the somebodies who keep these eclectic things. I know. I have one of each of these from V Rose and from my friend Charlie at Allegheny Antiques. And on that note, I'm gonna go as Joe, brother Joe. I know he's still here. Caney Creek Woodcarver says, I rent it. I don't buy it. It's part of. Oh, you know what? Oh no, I'm not. I was gonna change my shirt again for corrector, but the missus will kill me. He'll understand. You guys have been with me long enough, you know. I have a cool shirt by Patrick Johnson. It says I pee a lot when I drink. IPA. I've said too much. Let's look at Doc. I'll see you soon. and he still just kept slipping down. I, I left him there, and he just kept like creeping down like ever so slowly. I talk about them a lot, but I'm not kidding. I love grapes. I love them. I eat them like it's my job. Red ones are my favorite. These are dry completely, so I rinsed them this morning. They've had a long time to dry. I've been eating them all day. And I love grapes. What can you say? Uh, this was really special to me that my friend Charlie in New York, Pennsylvania, I should say. He lives in Pennsylvania. Hooked me up with that. And Jack, I can't sell that. I don't have any more. I could only get one, and I had to grab it for myself. I sold the tray that I had. It took everything out of me. It was before I came on with YouTube. And there are certain things that you sell that just like, and it didn't matter. I could get a different one. It doesn't matter. I liked the one that I got because I liked the story of how I got it. And I just got to a point where I had to sell something and to pay a bill. Literally, I had to pay one of my bills before I came on with YouTube, and and it was that Iroquois. That's why anything Iroquois now I just want to get. I just want to have it because I sold that one, like that, just like I shouldn't have. I should have figured out a different way to like pay that one bill that one time. But sometimes you just don't know. You're like, I gotta just get rid of stuff. But that was the one tray that I wish I would get rid of all the other like beer trays that I have if I could get that one back. But it's just one of those ones you just gotta like, all right. And I don't need things. I don't have to have things, but it was one of those like memories that like you remember, and that makes you want to like do well so you can like get it back or get something like that again. Ahoy, Sea Monkey Metals. Do you like grapes? I have grapes. I'm sharing grapes with everyone. I really do love grapes. But on the couch behind you. All right. Every time I come in your stream, you have more cool stuff behind you, on the couch behind you. Victoria, I don't want it to be too like cluttered. I know it's cluttered already with the pandas and everything. It's gonna once I there's something that is there's something that's like really big that's kind of happening where everything's gonna change behind me, and it'll change for a long, like it'll change for like permanently, I should say, a long time, permanently probably, unless I like totally switch up where I stream from. What type of beer tray? It was a Iroquois out of Buffalo, New York. It's out of Buffalo, New York, Iroquois Beer and Ale. And it looked just like this. It was the headdress. It says, yeah, Iroquois, Buffalo, New York. But it was brown. It was shades of brown, Flag City. It was definitely like shades of brown. Darkers, lighters, but mostly browns. I'm sick. No thanks. Oh no. I hope you're not sick for real, Sea Monkey Metals. it's not cluttered. I hope not, but Victoria. But it's you know, a lot of it's all stuff that people have given me. You know, that over time, all of it except for, you know, a few things, like I just brought that up, but for the most part, 95% of it probably. This guy standing up, he's just there because he's holding on. He's like got Jack's. Oh, I was supposed to talk about Jack's stuff. Jack, are you talking about your stuff too? I'm not sure if Jack is still here. Jack Gallman. But those are there just, or he's just there to hold them. This was from Jack. This let's do some show and tell. This is from Jack. It's a fan. Handmade. So Jack Allman has also made some medicine bags. Well, let me show you some more. So these two these two fuzzy dice, they are from, I should say, James Butler, and James Butler had them in his like, not childhood, but like, you know, when he was younger, had them in his car. This sculpture is from KK. This is from Averd Kurt. Those are all mine. Let me show you now what. Hold on. Let me not. Come on, buddy. There we go. Corrector, I'm putting something else on. Alright, so these are from Jack Allman. They're handmade, and they are medicine bags. Comes on a string, leather string. He will have it signed on the inside. Let's see where it says. It says Jack. Yeah. Yeah, trust me, it says Jack Allman, and I think the year possibly that it was made. But they're cool. They're all one of a kind. He will hand sew it, and he's selling them to help him get to the fun show again. We had such a good time at the fun show in Florida, and welcome all of you to come if you can. It's during the first week of the new year 2024 in January, and it's in Florida, Orlando. I guess I'm wearing this. I was like, where's the other thing? Nice. VRC has one. Okay, Passion Art by Jessica. See you in a minute. There happens to be a 900 plus item beer sign and advertising auction on Saturday. I'm going, so I'll look. Yeah, anything Utica Club or Iroquois, Flag City. My whole family was sick last week. It's my turn now. Oh no, Sea Monkey. Yeah, anything Iroquois or Utica Club, I would really love. Flag City. Flag City parts. Doc Ellis. Oh, you silly guy. He really focused in though. Totally, he like. Gotta give it to the guy. I don't know how he did it. Maybe it wasn't televised. I mean, even if it was televised, like, Jack is still here. There's Jack. I showed off your. I remembered actually as I was going over stuff that I was supposed to show them off. So he's selling those so he can get enough money to go to the coin show in Florida. And honestly, I hope that, like I said, a lot of you can come. Skate Army's been there. Speedy, Mr. V Rose, of course. Raimno. Been a lot of people now. Coin Crew. Chemical equation of beer is P3. For real? P3. Well, sometimes more than that. CLMK was there. She came down with Misbehavin', 77. Yep, he does Monkey King medals. Monkey King has one as well. He knows the craftsmanship and care that he puts into them. Corrector's given 3. I use my nose. 3 thumbs up. I gotta think of a song for Corrector. He's a... Are you a White Stripes fan, Corrector? Try to remember, like... I really try to remember things about people. And it's difficult because Corrector reminds me of somebody else. And so I don't want to, like, cross, like... reference. Sometimes that happens as a like content provider, I guess, if you want to call me that or whatever. It's like you remember things about people, but then you think it's like somebody totally different. I like Make It Rain. Do I need to look that up? It might be a setup. I'm gonna look it up anyways. Make It Rain. By Ed Sheeran? Looks like it's a song. Well, that's the first thing that came up, but there's also Lil Wayne, Fat Joe featuring Lil Wayne, Pop Smoke. Alright, we'll find out. King, I was thinking of making and giving out shirts that say "Got damaged coins" with a reference to the U.S. and wear them around at the fun show. Yes, by him. By Ed Sheeran. Alright, I'm gonna see what this song is. That's all. I was just wondering who it was from. Corrector by Make It Rain, or by Make It Rain by Ed Sheeran. I think I can listen to it without them yelling at me too much. Alright, I'm gonna listen to it. I'm gonna actually have us listen to it a little bit. Make it rain, blame it on the rain. That song was by I don't know who actually sang it, but it was allegedly by the band Milli Vanilli. Blame It on the Rain. But that's not the song he said. Make It Rain. By Ed Sheeran. Alright, let's hear what this song is all about. I'm interested to hear. Seriously, I'm not even gonna watch what he looks like. I know what he looks like. Have I ever heard of a band called Focus? I found here band tickets and I have not. Flag City. Heard of a band called Focus. Sounds really bluesy. Nice, JJ. Congrats. Lip sync special.
When the sins of my father way down in my soul, and the pain of my mother.
I like it so far. I have to stop and like start it again because, but I've never heard the song before. It's good. Like I mean, for Ed Sheeran for sure to like it has this like soul like bluesy like it's gonna tear my heart out soon, and it still has 5 minutes left in the song, and I'm sure it will build to some incredible crescendos.
Will not let me go. Well, I know they can't come far from the sky to refine the purest of kings.
It's got a hard like it's got a hard crunch. I like the hard crunch. I think too if you I know it's annoying to the people who are watching right now, and the reason why I'm explaining myself is because it's important to interrupt these things and then like start it up again, and then YouTube won't give you like they won't be up your butt as much about it, I guess. But I'm just commenting on a song called "Make It Rain" by Ed Sheeran. That's all. For me, more than enough. If you, Mr. Can will just listen to that song, to play it isn't necessary.
Even though I know this fire brings.
It's all good. I think it's good though. Yeah, Crutcher just came back and said that, but I think it.
Even so, and just the same.
He's like he's feeling it, you know, and that's and it's like and it's bluesy, which I really like. Blues based rock is kind of my favorite type of music when it really boils down to it. I like blues based rock, like really heavy guitar, uh, melody. I like, you know, the melody part where, you know, I listen more to the lyrics, not the lyrics, but like the vocals, I should say. And that's just kind of what I focus in on, you know. Mrs. Can listens to the drums. She likes the rhythm. You know, some people listen to the lead guitarist just shredding or, you know, doing their lead thing, and some people bum 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 bum. They like the bass, all about that bass. Teach their own, you know. I love going to see live music though. That's why we're just giving our opinion out. That's right. They make home concerts and their song there is so sick. I love the bass line and bass therapy. Nice, Monkey King. King, and who is the greatest bass player of all, in my opinion? John Entwistle or John Paul Jones. It's either The Who or Zeppelin. I'm going older than that. Like seriously, I think I love Flea. I've seen Flea play many times. Les Claypool from um, Primus is great, but I John Paul Jones or John. I have a pile of Uriah Heep if you're into them. Hmm. Not really. Flag City, to be honest with you. John Entwistle from The Who or John Paul Jones from Led Zeppelin. I was thinking about, but it depends. I mean, on your obviously your like upbringing and taste, mostly on taste. But I don't focus much on drummers and bass players. Like the rhythm wasn't what I focused on. The rhythm was like secondary to. I focused on the lyrics and the the harmonies, the melody, but also the harmonies. And trust me, I love like especially yeah like I see Monkey King, the stand up bass like the boom, and I forced myself to kind of like listen then to the other parts of the music because I realized that I was only focusing for years, guys, like literally and gals, I was only focusing on like one facet of the music, and then it opened. I had to like pry pry these like things open in myself to like listen and understand the other parts and how that all makes it a part of that thing that I hear, because I liked what I heard, but I thought it was only coming from maybe one or two places, and I was like, well, what are these other people doing? Like, why is there even a bass like guitar? There's only four strings. Like, why? I couldn't hear it at first. It's like, do you hear? And White Men Can't Jump. Do you really hear Jimmy or Jimi Hendrix they're talking about? And it's like I didn't for a long. I heard Jimmy, like, trust me, but I didn't hear his band. I didn't hear like Mitch Mitchell or Otis. Was it Mitch Mitchell and Otis Red? No, not Otis Redding. Um, I don't know. I'm like thinking. I'm looking and stuff here. Then who's my favorite? Who is my favorite singer? My favorite vocalist of rock and roll? Holy cow, that would be like really difficult to say. Uh, it's not that difficult. Robert Plant. Robert Plant is my favorite vocalist. Robert Plant from Led Zeppelin. It would be Robert Plant. Yeah. His voice absolutely. There's a couple people that are close to him, but Robert Plant for me, absolutely, I think, assuredly, of rock singers, you know. Skate Army says Lane Staley from Alice in Chains. Lane is great, like, and trust me, in the '90s, like, I could think of like a bunch in the '90s too, but honest to God, of anybody, of a rock and roll singer, Led Zeppelin, Robert Plant. For me, it's Robert Plant, absolutely. I I don't have any like. I can't think of, because he's got so many damn songs, like spend my days with a woman unkind, smoked the stuff and drank all my wine. Made up my mind, make a new start, going to California with an aching in my heart. Someone told me there's a girl out there, loving her eyes and flowers in her hair. I don't remember how the rest of it goes. Oh wait. I don't remember how the rest of it goes. Oh wait. Took my chances on a big jet plane. Never let them tell you that they're all the same. Sea was red and the sky was gray. Wonder how tomorrow could ever follow today. Miles in the canyon started to tremble and shake. Canyon, children of the sun began to wake. Watch out. Something about Robert Plant, just his voice and his hearing it, like the way it resonated in my ears as a kid. It made me want to listen to all their songs. It really did. It made me just want to listen to everything Led Zeppelin. And so I really did. I listened to every album I could get my hands on, and I devoured them. I listened to Led Zeppelin 2 so much, I'm not kidding, that I broke the tape. The tape broke, and I had to splice it. And so in the middle of Ramble On, no one got to a ramp, and then it's like, and then it's like, instead of I'm gonna find the queen of all my dreams, it went to a totally different spot in the song. Because it had to, because I burned out a couple of the. So Led Zeppelin 2, I'm not kidding. I burned it out so badly that I had to splice it, and I'm missing part of it during Ramble On, like, and I used Scotch tape, literally from the 1980s. Am I addicted to love? Might as well face it, you're addicted to love. John Jacobs is finding some silver. Nice. Elvis Presley. Oh, Elvis. Wise men say only fools rush in, but I can't help falling in love with you. Take my hand, take my whole life through. For I. Oh, so I don't know if Corrector likes. I don't even know if I still have the song. Let me look. I should probably like. I don't know if he likes any other stuff by. Oh, there's Ed Sheeran. I do have it. But I know I played this song once or twice, and that may be all I need to remember. Oh no, there's a capo. I'm not putting a capo back on. I told myself no capo. All right, this is a song by Pavement. I've got too much stuff around me. That song was not the song to play right now because I would have to look it up and there's too much stuff around me. I don't want to deal with it. Rowboat, row me to the shore. She don't wanna be my friend no more. She dug a hole in the bottom of my soul, and she don't wanna be my friend no more. So pick me up, give me some alcohol, and in your truck, playing the radio, and I'll be home, talking to nobody, pack my bag, and I'll be far away. Big fat moon, my body's out of tune with the burning waves. She's a billion years away. Dog food on the floor, I've been like this before. She is all, everything else is small. So pick me up and give me some food to eat, and in your truck, going nowhere, I'll be home with the gasoline. You'll be strange, and I'll be far away. Rowboat, row me to the shore, 'cause she don't other shore, pack my bags, and then I head back home. Oh, working class hero is something to be. Alright, VRC, you don't need to leave nothing in the VRC. I'm gonna do this pro bono. Working class hero is something to be. Alright, this is from John Lennon, Working Class Hero. And I'm playing it for VRC because she is an OG. Alright, let's check it out. Let's try to learn it. I'm gonna do the best I can. I gotta remember how it goes. Alright. Victoria, I have it pulled up and I'm going to play it. I'm going to listen to it quickly while I get my head adjusted properly. 1 second. As soon as you're born, they make you feel small by giving you time instead of it all. All right, I gotta hear how the cadence is. A working class hero is something to be. Alright, I'm gonna listen to it quickly, and until then, hey Z Rich Coins, Wonderwall Oasis. I used to play that one. Alright, so hold on 1 second. Z Rich, hey, pause, spare time is back. Alright, I got people coming in. Alright, Wonderwall, I used to actually, like, that was one of the first ones I tried to, like, figure out. It's like, there can't be, it wasn't one of the first ones, but it was like, it can't be that hard. So, Z Rich Wonder. It was fairly straightforward with the lyrics and the chords. I'll play a really, like, quick rundown of it. Today's gonna be the day that they're gonna throw it back to you. By now you should somehow realize what you gotta do. I don't believe that anybody feels the way I do about you now. Backbeat, the word is on the street that the fire in your heart is out. Now I'm sure you've heard it all before, but you never really had a doubt. I don't believe that anybody feels the way I do about you now. And all the roads we have to walk are winding. All the lights lead us there are blinding. There are many things that I would like to say to you. Oh wait, like to say to you. It's the, I gotta see what the EM7 is. Oh, to you, but I don't know how. Excuse me. I was going to the restroom anyways. But that one was for. I'm gonna come back to Working Class Hero. That was for Z Rich. I'm gonna come back to Working Class Hero in just a 1 minute. Alright. I'll show. No, I'm not gonna show him. That would be. That'd be someone I didn't want to show. Alright, let's try it out. Working Class Hero. Soon as you're born, they make you feel small by giving you no time instead of it all. Till the pain is so big you feel nothing at all. Working class hero is something to be. Working class hero is something to be. They hurt you at home and they hit you at school. They hate you if you're clever and they despise a fool. You're so fucking crazy you can't follow their rules. Working class hero is something to be. They tortured and scared you for 20 odd years, then expect you to pick a career. You can't really function, you're so full of fear. Working class hero is something to be. Working class hero is something to be. You get dope with religion and sex and TV. You think you're so clever and classless and free. Still peasants as far as I can see. Working class hero is something to be. A working class hero is something to be. Later, Monkey King Meadows. Take care, bud. Hey, Silver Hair Seeker. It's good to see you, neighbor. That was the 1970s, John Lennon. I know, the working class hero. I knew that that was John Lennon, but it was the 70s, working class hero. I feel like there was... Was that the 70s working class hero? God, I'm old. I think we're all starting to get old. Don't get old, just get like smart. That would be my advice to everyone. Don't get old, just get smart. Take care of your body, take care of your family, take care of your friends, but don't get old, get smart. Can we make a t-shirt out of that? Do we have a t-shirt maker in the house? Can we get a t-shirt made out of that? I think that's t-shirt material. JJ has corrector. Can corrector? You like shirts a lot. You like my shirts a lot. Corrector, do you have any t-shirt connections? Corrector connections? Do you have someone who can make a t-shirt for us? You never ask unless you know. or unless you ask. You never know unless you ask. It's seriously like one of those like. It's one of those weeks. I did not mean to say it the way I did, but everything is just backwards tonight, and for like a week or so, it's been really strange. I said this to people, earlier. There's a really strange like vibe in my neighborhood, in the world. I think I'm like Rodney Dangerfield. You're only as old as the woman you feel. What? I like Polo Ralph Lauren t-shirts. What? Etta Herring makes t-shirts. Oh, she does? Victoria Romcar? Alright, I gotta ask her to make a t-shirt of that. Alright, let's not talk about shirts anymore. Shirts are off limits. We're not talking about my shirts, anybody's shirts. No shirt talk for 10 minutes. I'm just kidding, there's no rules. I mean, there are some rules, but we're not really rule bound here. Fire! We salute you for those about to rock. We saw a fire on the mountain. Oh, long distance runner, what you standing there for? Alright, maybe we'll have a little Grateful Dead. Cause sometimes the songs to play. Fire on the Mountain. It is a nice song. If you're not familiar with it, I'll play a little bit of it for you. Mr. V-Rose talked me into it. It's a song by the Grateful Dead called, as I've said before, Fire on the Mountain. Second fret, no capo. Alright. Long distance runner, what you standing there for? Get up, get out of the door. Playing cold music on the barroom floor. Drowning your laughter and dead to the core. There's a dragon with matches that's loose on the town. Take a whole pail of water just to cool him down. Fire, fire on the mountain. Fire, fire on the mountain. Almost ablaze till you don't feel the heat. Takes all you got just to stay on the beat. Say it's a living we all gotta eat, but you're here alone, there's no one to compete. Mercy's in business, well I wish it for you. Long distance runner, what you holding out for? Caught in slow motion in a dash for the door. Flame from your stage has now spread to the floor. Give all you had, why you wanna give more? The more that you give, the more it will take. To the thin line beyond which you really can't fake. Fire, fire on the mountain. Fire, fire on the mountain. Well, fire, fire on the mountain. Fire, fire on the mountain. Alright, that's enough of that one. I liked it though. Thank you for bringing it up, Mr. V Rose. You never know unless you try. And on that note, I think it's probably time to cool out. Kool-Aid. Keep it cool in the shade. I know it's late for some people on the East Coast. I know it's late for some of us on the West Coast. And I really just wanted to come on and like unwind. I think have a good time. Like check in with everyone. Be spontaneous, be playful, wear different outfits, corrector. But also just, you know, catch up with everyone and not have anything necessarily that I had to do, but what I wanted to do. And I think it's time to check out. Time for a cool change. I know it's time for a cool change. I don't know that song, but I remember that song. Time for a cool change. Is it Leonard Skinner? Maybe it's Leonard Skinner. Right on, Caney Creek. Good night, brother. I love you. Good night, everyone. Biggie, Ceylon K, John Jacobs, Mr. V Rose, Corrector. I'm gonna end the song with a song that I don't normally end it with, but it really, I hope I don't piss my neighbors off. It's not too terribly late, but it's a song that we all feel, and it's a song by a band that I really love called Radiohead, and it's a song called Creep. When you're here before, I couldn't look you in the eye. You're just like an angel. Your skin makes me cry. You flow like a feather in a beautiful world. So very special. Wish I was special. I'm a creep. I'm a weirdo. What the hell am I doing here? And I don't belong here. Don't care if it hurts. Wanna have control. I want a perfect body. Want a perfect soul. She's running out the door. She's running out. She run, 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 Whatever makes you happy, whatever you want, so very special. I wish I was special, but I'm a creep. I'm a weirdo. What the hell am I doing here? I don't belong here. I don't belong here. Good night, everyone. I say it, but I mean it. If you can't find the light, look inside yourself. There's a lot of darkness around, but you see it in the chat, you see it in the mirror. Really. Look at it. Embrace it. Like, be a part of the light, be a part of the solution, not the problem. And I'll see you soon. Count your blessings, not your problems, my friends. Thanks for coming to the lounge.